Hey, everybody, it is Sunday night. Time for another episode of Selling Past Your Expiration Date. Being thrifty over 50. I'm Jay.
I'm Peg. Boy, our music really fits tonight, doesn't it? Our opening music.
Yeah, no kidding.
I had to get in the mood, but it's been dreary and cold and snowy here today. I said, that's it. I'm putting on my Hawaiian gear and trying to get somewhat of a tropical feel. That's for sure. And it's always fun to throw on my Hawaiian stuff. You know, Mom loves it.
Yep. How's the weather? What's the
terrible?
What's the prognosis for the rest of the week?
Well, snow Monday, Tuesday, then a couple of days of breather, and so we'll see. Nothing drastic, thank goodness. However, we got 12 inches the other day. Last week. That was not good. We got plowed twice in one day. Yeah, I know. That was a bummer. But the roads are pretty good right now, so
Yeah, when we did Becky Dick's webinar in the Secret Beach last night, we couldn't hear it, but obviously there was a very noisy plow outside her door because that's what caught her attention.
Yeah, it was very dreary yesterday. Becky did an outstanding job. I mean, she knows her products, I'll tell you. And if you are in the Secret Beach and haven't watched yet, definitely you're gonna want to watch it a few times. All about Becky and her selling her jewelry. She was outstanding.
So the reason we did the earlier time today was for the Oscars. So we decided that 4 or 5 days ago, and then it dawned on me, holy crap, I have my office Christmas party tonight.
Oh,
so as soon as we're done, I got to go home and put on real clothes and go out. Dinner's at 6, so. So yeah, I'm still in this is what I wore during the day because we worked in the office all day today. My teenager was here taking pictures, and Stace and I worked on my presentation for tomorrow. So
excellent.
This is about as Hawaiian as I get. Wait.
So
now I'm Hawaiian. There we go.
So you're saying we need to get our show done pretty close to on time tonight?
Yeah.
What time is your party?
Dinner's at 6, and then I'm taking my assistant and her husband to the newest Cirque show, getting some cocktails.
Wonderful.
I realized a long time ago that office Christmas parties are fun, and when you have at least one person working for you, if they have a significant other, 4 of us going out is for an all right evening.
Oh, very good. I'll have a good time. I'm sure you will.
Yeah,
you'll have to report back. Okay, are we ready? Because I got a lot to show, and I'm sure you do too.
Let me make sure I'm pretty.
Oh,
wait.
Here's Mom's dress. Here, see my pretty colors. Ooh, there you go.
There we go.
Now I feel better.
We were just cleaning out tubs yesterday. This is just sitting here. That wasn't a plan. It was just sitting here. Like, there you go. Ta-da!
Oh, very good. Very good.
All right. So we have talked about Hawaiian Shirts a lot between this show and Thrifting Board and the Secret Beach. And I'm like, we really haven't talked about dresses in a long time. And I don't think we ever talked about them in depth. So I thought we would talk about Hawaiian dresses because there's a lot more to them than Hawaiian shirts.
Just off the top of Mom's head, there is a difference between a muumuu and a Hawaiian dress. There is definitely a different look. And I'm sure between the two of us, we've got, a couple of different things we can show. There's also evening dress attire in Hawaiian ladies' dresses, so so there definitely is a variation.
All right. So I didn't even thought about how let's start with some examples from you.
Okay. All right. Okay. What I'm going to show you first is from Mom's personal collection. And I like this one, Jason, because I'm assuming the label that is in here. This is just this. I would call this one a muumuu, guys. It's got a tapa print with an outrigger on there and kind of a ringer, a decoration around the edge. But look at this label, Jason. Have you had that one before? I can't even pronounce that word.
Ulale.
Yeah, ulale. And
I don't think so.
It says Samoa on there.
American Samoa, yeah.
Yeah. So, you think it came from Samoa?
Oh, probably.
Probably.
I also would say American Samoa.
In fact, Stacy gave Mom this one.
Yeah.
So, and you can see, the guys, it has a side slit here on either side. So you always definitely want to mention that. But in your title, you would definitely lead with your label name and what kind it is, if it's a muumuu, and then start, putting an outrigger, tapa print, because this is a tapa print on this particular one. and anything that's in your dress, put it in your title. Okay. All right. Now, these always sell well. This is a label most of us should know. Of course, Hilo Hattie. This is a newer one. This is not a vintage, but it's a set. Okay, you've got the jacket that matches, and then you've got the long dress here that goes with it. Now on this one, you have pineapples, you have lace, and the flowers that I'm seeing here on the lei is plumeria, which is Mom's favorite flower.
Oh my gosh!
I know. So you definitely want to mention, the flowers that you see in each of these. So there's sets for you, and sets so well, Jason. They always do very, very well. Okay, the next one. Here's the label. Is Sun Fashions of Hawaii from Honolulu. I love this dress. It's one of Mom's favorites. So here's my label. And this is bark cloth. You hear us talk about bark cloth many times, guys. For those of you still not sure about it, it is a rougher feel on the fabric. It's just a different texture than any of the other kinds of materials that you're going to see. This is a beautiful print. Now, what's nice about this one, it does have a cap, the sleeves, short sleeve. So you want to mention that. It has the full zipper in the back. It also has, and I know it's hard to do these on the thing, but it has these panels, these extra panels of material, Jace, that make it very pretty and flowing. So, this is almost an evening attire dress here. As you can see in the front too, it has the panel. So the panels are on both sides and it goes around. And in here, it looks like I'm looking at more fruit than flowers in this particular one. But, bark cloth is what you want to put the title along with the maker. Now, this is,
Hang tight. We have a question.
Yep, sure.
Can you explain a tapa print? I don't think I know what that is. All right. So here's some pictures.
All right. You can bring it up. Good.
Yep. This is tapa print right here.
Mm-hmm.
And the way it's made is the paper is pounded out and then it is stamped. And that's old school.
Right.
Let me see if I can find an old school one.
Yep.
And then, so what happened over the years is, we're not pounding out paper and stamping it anymore. But a lot of Hawaiian shirts have the tapa pattern in it. As a little nod back. So here's an actual Tongan tapa cloth piece right there. So there you go. So that's all stamped on the paper.
Yeah.
So what these shirts are, or in this case, what this dress is, it's the repeating pattern. So you'll know once you start to get a feel for it, you'll know when you see a tapa pattern. And it's a good keyword to use because people are looking specifically for shirts with that in it.
Yep, for sure. Okay, my next item that's in Mom's personal collection. This is probably belonged to an employee's uniform at one of the Sheraton hotels in Hawaii. I don't want to give this one up yet. I like this because it is different. And you can see, guys, if I was to list this, I would talk about, the different islands, probably name them all. I definitely say Sheraton Hotel uniform, so you definitely want to lead with that because there's no label in here at all, period. So it's something that they had made probably for their employees. And, what do we got? We got some ferns in here. We do have the plumerias. I see the flowers. So you'll want to use all those in your name tag. Okay.
It's bark cloth 100% cotton. So it's bark cloth, BARKCOLTH. And yes, bark cloth is cotton. It's just a way that they make the cotton. So bark cloth is cotton. Cotton is bark cloth.
Okay, I'm going to show you another bark cloth. There's beautiful colors in this one. This tag is probably going to see hard to read, guys, but it does say Royal Hawaiian. I don't think that's going to come in real clear on that. This is another bark cloth. One of the colors on this are just beautiful. As you can see, you see the hibiscus. There's orchids in this. There's the plumeria in this. This one here is got to have an empire waistline, so you would want to mention that in it. Always mention the back zippers, that when you have them. Let's see, what else do I have in this one? Beautiful colors, just a straight dress. This is not a muumuu. This is a dress. Okay, all right. If I'm going too fast, just say so, gang.
Okay.
Yeah, just let me know, troopers. Okay, in this one, This one actually belonged to your grandmother, Nana Smith, Jason. And Mom has saved this one. This is a good vintage label, everybody. This is by Andre. Can you see all that?
Yeah.
This is a nice one for cooler evenings because it has a long sleeve. And we have self-covered buttons, so you would definitely want to mention the self-covered buttons on here. And we've got what kind of flowers do we have on here? It almost looks like a poppy to Mom. There is plumeria in there, but you know, if you get stuck for words, you guys use tropical, floral, Aloha Friday. We've talked a lot about Aloha Friday because that's on Friday's casual day when they all wear their Hawaiian shirts or their Hawaiian dresses, you know, to work. So you know, when you're running out of words to use, pull those in. Okay. All right. What do we got here, Jace? What's the label? I'm trying to get some different labels for everybody. That's just a heel. This one here again is a muumuu, guys. Very loose fitting. Okay, see how full and loose this one is. Then you got your hibiscuses in here and a cap sleeve and floral. And it does say a blue Hawaii in there. So you definitely would want to use that as well. Okay, now Jason, I want to
night and day.
I'm going to show a couple of different looks here. Okay, this is a short one. Okay, you can see that, and you can see it's gathered here at the with elastic at the neckline, which is unusual. This tag, everybody, is a vintage Hilo Hattie. When you see the black and white one, this is the earlier version, and this is just polyester, and it's a straight muumuu, you guys. That's it. There's nothing to it. You just slip it on, and away you go.
So Ann says, would a muumuu ever have a zipper? Yeah, it could.
Very, very seldom.
Yeah, but more so it'll be just pull it over.
Yeah, they're just a pull on and be comfortable. Let it all hang out, right, folks?
What's the difference between a muumuu? What's the difference between a muumuu and a dress? That's what we're showing you. Muumuus are very big and flowy. There's no real difference between waist and hips.
Exactly.
And dresses, the other thing.
A little more fitting, a little more style. This is a good old label, Jason, from Penny's in Hawaii at the Ala Moana Mall, which was the big mall at the time when we were there in the 60s. And everybody went to the Ala Moana Mall to shop. And Penny's was there, and Liberty House was there, and you know, a lot of them all did that. So this is quite pretty. This is a pink and purple combination of cotton. Is not bark cloth, and this one has a elastic at the sleeve, and we're emphasizing the hibiscus flowers all over. Again, self-covered buttons, and just kind of straight on that one. Okay. Here's a good example of a muumuu right here. Look at this one. I mean, there's nothing to this, everybody. You see it? You just slide it on, and away you go. Let's see what. So
let's put it this way: you've all seen either in person or the pictures of me at Frankie's in a muumuu. I would never wear a Hawaiian dress,
right?
Because I am not shaped like a woman. But I can wear a muumuu because muumuu can hide pretty much anything.
Label Jason Maluna from Hawaii.
And that's the thing about labels too is, you know, mom's been wearing Hawaiian dresses forever. Yep. And I've been selling for a long time, and I still see new labels all the time. So when air travel became a thing and you could go to Hawaii, and before Hawaii was even a state, there was 1,000 mom and pop Hawaiian shirt and dressmakers, to the point of there is no perfect list. Nor, I mean, I see new ones all the time. So some, you know, some of these labels are sought after, and some are, you know, you'll put it in your listing, but
right,
you know, the people that have heard of this label sometimes is so few and far between.
Exactly. I'm now going to go into things I have for sale. So if anybody needs a muumuu or a dress out there. All right. Again, this is just a nice, easy muumuu, plain and simple and easy to pull on, you guys. I just mentioned Liberty House. Here is one of the Liberty House labels by Sydney. So there, you know, there were, but I mean, the Ala Moana Mall, which is loaded with Hawaiian clothing at the time that Mom first went back in '65. This here, roughly, it's like a size 10 or a medium, guys, on that. Okay. Now this one is really different, Jason. I don't think Mom's ever seen one quite like this. We got some puff sleeves going on here. See this one? Can you see this, honey?
Yep.
Yeah, now this is definitely evening wear, you guys. Definitely evening wear.
Back it up a little bit so you see a little more of the dress.
Yeah, I want to see if I can show you as much as I can. I want to show the back on this because the back is quite stunning as well. Look at the back pleats there. Jason, can you see those, honey?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, this is a gorgeous. Now look at it. That has a back zipper. We got some flowers going on here. The label is a different one. It's way down in. Make sure you always dig, you guys. Okay, here's this label, Jason. This is Princess Kailani by Joan. What's that? Joan Anderson.
Joan Rivers.
Yeah. So it's quite gorgeous. The size on this one. Do I have it? Do I have it? I might not. Looks to me about pretty close to a medium on this one, guys. But it is a little more fitted, and it's kind of a polished cotton because it's a little bit stiffer material than the other ones. Okay. All right. And again, getting back to, oh yeah, we haven't done this label yet, Jace. The Wimaikai. Okay.
The Wimaikai is definitely one of the ones you'll see all the time. Good brand, but they kind of kept to the same patterns over and over. So this dress Mom has here, you can find it in a brown setup, in a blue setup. I think I've seen it in an orange setup. That's the red setup.
Yeah, the side pattern is the tapa print again, everybody. And of course, you got the drums and the masks. So, a lot to say. But this is strictly a long muumuu. Long muumuu. Okay, very loose fitting. Okay. This is quite another different one, Jace. Do I have a label on this one? Here, yep. Here we go. And some of these Jason labels, Mom's not even used to seeing. Polynesian Bazaar.
Yeah, I've saw that one a few times.
Yep, and that's it says made in Hawaii, of course. And this is quite pretty. It's, again, we got some of those panels going on down the back here. If you can, I know it's hard to tell, guys, on these, but it is kind of full. It kind of gathers here. Can you see that, Jason? The way this panel.
Kind of.
Yeah. Let me see if I lower this, if that shows it all. But it is quite pretty, everybody. And a nice, comfortable one. I mean, once you slip this one on, even though you'd be wearing it out for evening, it'd be very, very comfortable. Okay, this one, another one with kind of a ruche sleeve, ruffle sleeve ruching on the sleeves. If you can see that, you definitely want to talk about the ruching there. And just a very loose-fitting muumuu with the ruffle on the bottom. And let's see who we have here, Jace. We have, oh yeah, this one I've seen before. Hoku. That one?
Yep.
So there's that. And now this one here, I'm still shocked that Mom hasn't sold this one. This, if Mom could fit into it, I'd be wearing this. This is what we would call evening dress attire, okay, when you're going out something very special, in Hawaii. This has got a beautiful back. You can see the strap here with the buttons, and it's got the fullness back here of the pleats opening up. And Jason, this is a good one. I can't believe I haven't sold this. Look at this label, Jace. Tori Richard, Liberty House.
Oh wow, cool.
Isn't that cool? I had that for 100 quarter, didn't get any bites. I took it down to 75. And still no bites. It is absolutely breathtaking. What size is this little devil? This is a 12, everybody. Okay. And one last one here, Jay, is here's the label on this one. Okay, that's the only reason I bought this. This is definitely a muumuu, guys. I mean, you just see one big fullness here, one big fullness of a dress. Slip them on, and away you go. And here is your label. Hawaiian Loungers, Jason?
Oh, I've never seen that one. Yeah. I didn't realize you were going to pull out something I have never seen.
How about that? And what size do we have here? We have, well, it says medium, but, it's so big and loose. I think anybody could fit into these things. Oh, large. I have it marked large because it's so big and loose. And it's just floral. So I would just have to use, floral in the description, you guys. Tropical. That kind of thing.
Apparently, Rich wants to wear a muumuu, so I guess we're going to have a muumuu party at Ecom Chicago.
Hey, let's do it again one more time. All right, this is my last one. And find my label. This is a short one, but it's got some really cute cocktails down below, you guys, with the lace. And can you see the Pink Hotel? Does everybody remember the name of the Pink Hotel? One of the very first in Hawaii. Still there. Love it. Good old time. And in case you don't know, it's the Royal Hawaiian. And this is, having a clue on this one, Jake. Shannon Marie, made in Hawaii.
Oh, yeah. I saw a bunch of those. That's a little more modern.
Yeah. Yes, definitely. Definitely.
A little more modern.
So that's my haul in dresses, guys. Okay. So let's do it to you.
All right. So I had some things brought up on online too. So let's pop that up there. Whoops. Mom already touched on it once. You back in the day, you got all your fine Hawaiian wear from JCPenney's and Sears. So here's Penny's, and the big tip I want to give you is every single person misses the second E in Penny's. So make sure you're spelling pennies correctly.
That's a good tip, Jay. Real good tip.
Yeah, make sure you're spelling pennies correctly. And then here's one from Sears, and then of course there would be the label Sears Hawaiian Fashions. So as you can see, they were great. They made a lot of great dresses and shirts too, obviously.
Yeah, that's pretty.
And I just wanted to share some other recent solds to get you excited. So Alfred Shaheen was the man who invented the Hawaiian pattern shirt and dresses and stuff. And so here's a 50s, 60s Hawaiian dress. Now, someone asked, what makes it an evening dress? Well, you can tell, any woman, hanging around outside sundress, afternoon dress is more just kind of cash. An evening dress would have more form to the body, and it would be on the fancier side. Then that's when you start getting all those little pleats at the bottom, like the one Mom showed, and the fancier sleeves and stuff. So there is that difference of, fine luau or just laying at the beach. There is a difference between the two. So that is a Shaheen.
Well, that's really nice too.
So here's another Shaheen, not all that Hawaiian, but those are hibiscus, I think. Yep. So this would definitely be an evening dress for sure, not a muumuu for sure. This one sold for almost $500. Here's a pretty badass Jams two-parter. So you got your dress and your overshirt that matches.
Yeah.
Just sold for $195. So always keep your eyes peeled for Jams. And I kind of like this little collage that some sellers do. So you got the full dress, the close-up, and the label. Kamehameha is one of the better brands to flip, as you can see, because this dress isn't all that exciting, but sold for $100.
Yeah, nice. Woohoo!
Here is a almost long sleeve dress. I can tell those sleeves are pretty big. Now, here is when I think it's appropriate to have a human model. If you have a human model that fits this dress, you need to put them in it and put their arms out, because some of these sleeves are so amazing and so unique that even with a mannequin with arms, you're not going to really get the full feel. And again, vintage Hilo Hatties.
Yeah.
Muumuu sometimes also be said at one size. And though this looks like it has a waist, it does, but it has a tie on the inside. Right. So could be loose. Or if you want to give it a little bit of a figure, you can tie
also known as a kaftan, that style.
Now, here's some I've sold recently, and my assistant's making really good use of our arms. However, she took a bunch of pictures when she untwisted the mannequin by accident from the base, so it was leaning. And so I'm like, all right, let's not redo any of these, but let's fix it. So you'll see in a second. Yeah, so here's one we just did. It's kind of weird that it had this, ruffly top to it. The rest of it's pretty cool, but it sold rather quickly. Here's another one. Definitely got some ruffles and the front tie to it. And then we straightened up the mannequin, and look how much better. So I got to tell you, you got to get a mannequin with posable arms and hands. I got the hand on the hip, the other one's throwing the shaka. Yeah, it really adds a lot to the picture. It really paints a picture. Oh, hey, nice mug.
Thanks. My son gave it to me.
Okay, so a little what not to do. This is not a muumuu.
No.
Not a muumuu.
Oh, that's bad.
A house dress or house coat, depending on what part of the country you live in.
Yeah.
Even though it's big, baggy, and flowy, it is not a muumuu. A muumuu is specifically a Hawaiian dress. Yeah. So this gives a bad buyer experience when you are looking for a muumuu and this shows up.
Yeah, and you know, Jason, that is not a kaftan either.
No, it isn't.
No, it's a bit.
And I had this one because look how sad it looks on the hanger. If you don't own a mannequin, that's fine. But you've got to have one of them bigger, thicker hangers around your house. Do you have a suit? Do you have a husband who has a suit on one of those big, thick hangers? Use that. Using this little plain hanger, it makes it look so sad.
Yes, it does. That was
it's like the dress is defeated.
Yeah.
Again, there is nothing about this that is a Hawaiian or a muumuu.
No.
Now, if it had a hibiscus print, different story. No. And last but not least, there is nothing Hawaiian about this. Zero.
Zip.
Zero.
Zip.
So when you throw in words just to get better eyes on it, it makes for a bad buyer experience because a buyer is not looking for a peacock feather dress. They're looking for an actual muumuu.
Yeah. When people that are shopping for Hawaiian clothing, they know. Yeah. They don't try and pull the wool over their eyes, you know.
We're doing on time. All right. All right. So one of the things you want to look for when you're selling Hawaiian dresses is the more extra, the better too. Muumuus are for the most part just kind of whoop and flowy. And then you got your dresses that give you the shape of the figure. And so here's one with kind of got an Asian feel to it with the I think these are called frog closures.
Yeah, that's beautiful.
So let me close these bad boys up right here.
I think your flowers, your anthurium on that one, Jace.
There we go.
It looks like, anthurium.
Yep. So anthurium. So this is definitely a dress. It's definitely got a waist. It's got this little tiny like cap sleeve.
Right.
So it got the whole Asian feel to it. It does flare out the bottom, but it's got a nice slit. So when you're doing your pictures, also rotate it to the side if it's got a good slit. If it doesn't, no need really. But show the slit. Even pull one side back a little bit so you can really see it. Again, if you're using a live model, have them kick their leg out a little bit, and then you can see it a little bit better.
Right.
Oh, what was the brand on that one? Oh,
yeah. What was that?
I couldn't do that again. I hooked my
size. That is great.
This one's homemade. It's a very good homemade one. And you'll see a lot of good homemade Hawaiian dresses. Don't sweat it if there's no brand. You got to sell it on the style and the features. All right, here's Royal Creations. This is way more modern than the ones we've been talking about. But sleeveless dress. This would be a Hawaiian dress, not a muumuu. And it's got the
it's got the ruffle. Oh yeah.
And look at that slit. Talk about sexy. Woo-hoo.
Yeah, that's a good looking one, honey.
Yep.
Yeah, I like that.
Yeah, I got to get all these dresses listed in the Tiki Hawaiian shirt, Hawaiian dress groups because I got a lot of good dresses to move. Here's a little bit more modern of a Sears.
There it is. Okay.
There we go. A little bit more modern. And this one is straight up muumuu, which is just big and but pretty, but there's no real cut to it. I
think we've shown quite a bit of, when you see the muumuu, it's just big and flowing. That's it compared to the dresses, everybody.
Yep. What do I got here? Again, no brand. I realized I grabbed so many no brands. And then last night, if you're watching Stacy and I's haul, we had quite a few Hawaiian dresses. This Paradise Hawaii is another good vintage brand that I bought at a used record store. So if you did not see last night's show, this was at a used record store.
Can't believe that you found that.
Yeah.
There. That's nice. That's really nice.
And it's got that big waterfall pleat on the back.
Yeah. That's
I know this is hard to see.
That's the one, the word I was looking for, the waterfall. Yep.
And then so you've got the tapa pattern going on, and the background's like a batik. So that you got a couple things going on here. So all good keywords. Oh, what just fell off?
No.
Oh, it was just my cap. I thought it was a button. I'm like, no.
Oh, no.
No. And then again, like I said last night, when you get these sleeves that are crazy, I mean, look at this sleeve.
Oh,
if you take the picture just on a hanger, it just hangs.
Yeah.
You can see it, but man, you got to get that sleeve out there. Plus, look at it. It's got the opening. See, that's why you need a human model, because this looks so much more amazing. You throw this on a hanger.
Yeah, I would call that sleeve a peekaboo sleeve, Jace.
Yeah, you're doing yourself a disservice by just throwing it on a hanger.
Right.
And as Mom showed you earlier, that's an Andrade.
Mm-hmm.
Just wheeled on it.
There you go. Yeah.
That one was 10 at the record store. Our muumuu short as well. Well, Kim, I'm glad you asked that, because someone sent me pictures of a short muumuu. Oh, it was Kim.
Yes,
so Kim's got this dress.
Good.
And I can tell by the tag it's a Hilo Hattie's. Very short, though. And my thoughts are it's for someone very short. So, like my wife.
That is really short.
Because a lot of these dresses my wife can't wear, because when she puts them on, even if they're her size, they're so long that she ends up standing on them or needs a thick heel. And so, yeah, I would definitely call this a muumuu. And Hilo Hattie's used this pattern for a long, long time. So you could probably even find the exact name of the pattern.
Yeah, it's pretty
cool. A little bit of style to the sleeve, because it's got a little bit of style.
Yeah, it does. Okay, there's a question, and they want to know what my pet piece is called on my head. The Hawaiian name for this, and it should be worn like what Jason's wearing it, but I didn't want to cover up my face too much so I could see tonight. It's called the haku, Haku, you guys, haku. The flowers in mine are plumerias, which, whenever you hear Mom, it's plumeria for me. I like hibiscus, but I'm more of a plumeria fan. It smells so good. Well, hibiscuses don't smell at all.
And then the last tip we're going to give you, and I think this is one of those, but I won't know till I try. A friend of ours discovered many years ago that some of these Hawaiian dresses have a whole different look when you use a black light to them. And it's a selling point. So get yourself a black light bulb, and if you're selling some vintage bark cloth Hawaiian dresses, like I think this will be one of them.
Yeah.
Take it into a closet with just that light. If you can see it and it's got this whole different color setup, you want that picture too. People love to see the ones that change in the black light.
Yep. Cool. Very cool.
Oh.
So when we go to Hawaii, I'm ready. Mom's ready. I'm always ready. I could go there anytime.
All right. And then we also have this dress, and I'm going to find out who sent it to me real quick.
Ooh, I like that.
So one thing we didn't really talk about, though, definitely not all muumuus, but some of these dresses are definitely more what we would call matronly, definitely more mother, as opposed to, 22-year-old daughter, so to speak. And this definitely has that matronly feel to me. And by the looks of it, kind of has a 70s feel to me, too.
Right.
And who sent me this one? See, Kim sent me the short muumuu. And Lindsay Powell.
Okay.
So she's had this. There is some stains on it that she missed, although I still think it would sell. It's just got a little bit of slit on the bottom. Nothing all that exciting, but definitely a muumuu. And did you send me I don't think you sent me the label, Lindsay, did you? Oh, there it is. It is a pennies.
A pennies, okay.
Yeah. So this is the older pennies tag.
We're talking a little bit about pricing. Prices are all over the place, you guys. Yeah, it's a good tag. Excuse me, anywhere from $25 on up, wouldn't you say, Jason?
Yeah, again, so here's what's going to be dependent on. Sometimes the brand and how some of the patterns and some of the prints were used by even multiple companies. So that tends to water down the pricing. But then like this one with these kick-ass sleeves, now we're talking something special. And so if you can show that and market that, the more, you ever seen a fez, a Shriner's fez? The more jewelry on it, the more you can get for it. Same thing here. A plain, just red with white hibiscus muumuu is fine. But man, when you get this one with the nice, sexy slit up the front and the open sleeves, now you've got all this extra that, the people who are going to buy these and wear them to like tiki events are like, oh yeah, you think your dress is cool? Check out my sleeves.
Oh, Lindsay is in the chat, Jason, under her husband's computer.
Yeah, I see it.
Yeah.
Hi, Lindsay. So, Lindsay, even with your stains, I would obviously point them out with good pictures and in the item condition box. But it's still a nice nice muumuu because it's a little different. Where to go? A little different, but definitely matronly. And so definitely like mother of the bride kind of thing.
Yeah. And when I head to the women's clothing section, the first thing I'm looking for is vintage Hawaiian. That's the first thing that Mom always, and it once you know it, it stands out.
Yeah, it stands out. Like I can knock out a huge dress section in minutes if I'm only looking for that. Right.
I mean, if you're going to stop, if you're starting to look for other labels, it's going to take you time. But when I'm in a hurry, it's strictly for the Hawaiian dresses, and hopefully that they pop out real quick.
I will give my wife a shout out. She taught me something back when she hated thrifting. We were I'll never forget where we were at Tucson Savers, and I'd already done the women's dress section, and she comes up and hands me the coolest bark cloth muumuu I'd ever seen, and probably of all the ones I've ever sold, probably still my top 10 favorites. And I said, "Wait, where'd you find this? I already did the dress section." And she goes, "Oh, they always think they're nightgowns, so they're always in the nightgown section." Right. And I'm like, when were you ever going to tell me that? I didn't know that. And this is well before I was doing like lingerie and bras and robes and stuff. So I really was never in the women's PJ section.
Yeah.
But from that moment on, heck yeah, most thrift stores think the muumuus are nightgowns.
Exactly. I found many there too. Many,
So yes, I would still call this one a muumuu, even with a zipper. Yes, some have zippers, but muumuus tend to have less shape. This one's got a little bit more shape, but I think it'll be no one's gonna bust your chops for using that word on this one.
No, not at all. Not at all.
That plaid thing we showed, yeah, I'll bust your chops because that ain't a muumuu at all in no shape or form. Any other muumuu questions? Oh, Mom wanted to show how to measure them.
Yes, we had gotten a question from someone in the chat the other night. And so basically, you guys, I use that Liberty House dress. I measure the bust line, you go from under the arms, from armpit to armpit, so to speak. But I say chest measurement on the ladies, not armpit to armpit, like I do on men's t-shirts. So you will start there and get that.
Ladies have armpits too.
Yeah, we do. And then from this one, I will move down just a little bit. Oh, did I send you that one? This is the wrong one.
Oh, all right. Goodbye to that
one. Okay. This looks like it's the waistline. Yeah, this is the waistline. So, I just came down some to approximately where I think the waistline would be. And then I think the next one, Jace, is down further for the hips, I think.
Yep. Right there.
Yeah, and then that's the back length. You want to take it? Okay, where is
that? Okay, so there we go. That's the chest. Sorry,
there's the chest. There we go.
There's the chest.
There's the
waist.
Yeah, and then that's the hip.
Yep, and then there's your length.
And then the back. From the back length, you guys, you take it from. I take it from the back of the top of the zipper all the way to the hemline. So that's pretty much how you do it. Now, if you have a muumuu and it's very flowing, I will measure that even though it's, if it's a size small, but the hips measure 40, that's because it's a muumuu. So when I go down into my description, I will say this is a very flowing, full muumuu, and the hips measure that, because there could be a lady that's, a pear-shaped lady. So, she might have the bigger bottom, so she might need that extra room. So you definitely want to make sure you put that in there, when you are doing measurements.
Yeah. So don't get deceived. You, like Mom said, you have a small muumuu. From here down, it looks like huge and flowy, but it's the shoulders,
Right.
That's where the measurement's really going to come in, and that's where it'll be a little bit smaller on top sometimes. So
exactly.
All right.
Okay.
All right. Hey, Debbie, remind me in the chat who our guest is this Thursday on Thrifty Business. Totally spaced on that. And those of you in the Secret Beach, tomorrow is my webinar for the month of January. And we are doing the top 20 for 20, the 20 things you need to do right now to get off on the right foot for your business this year, and making sure that you are going to have a robust, awesome year. And the best way to do that is to get started right now. So that is tomorrow. Thrifty Business on Thursday. Debbie's going to put in the chat who our guest is. Ooh, I think we're talking Makari. Let's see how my memory goes. Now,
not that you haven't had a couple of shows this weekend.
Oh my gosh, yeah.
Been very busy for you.
It's just one of those that where everything's kind of settled into. We didn't, we weren't going anywhere, so like it's getting everything done. And then next week we're not going to do a show because what's next Sunday?
Super Bowl.
Yeah, Puppy Bowl.
Yep.
So we'll do the show the following Sunday, and that'll be our big 100th show. So we're talking about some ideas.
Yeah.
I got some prizes, I think.
Yeah, maybe we can kind of do a thing, Jason, where people can come in and chat with us.
Sure.
And maybe we can reminisce over, our past 100 shows.
Yeah, so if you guys like to be on the show, that could be a good idea. So
that would be fun, and talk with you guys and see if there's more you would like us to cover, or what we haven't covered, or what you like we have covered, or something new you might want us to bring in. We're open to any suggestions, that's for sure.
All right, Joanne Jones is going to be talking to us about Makari. If you're not on Makari yet, and I'm just finally boosting my Makari listings, it's like eBay Junior, and it's quicker, and they're less picky about some things. So you should be. So we're going to hear from Joanne on Thursday about listing on Makari. So if you've not dove into Makari yet, you're going to want to tune in. All right, Peggy. Paul says that picture shows 15 inches. Do you double that?
Yes.
So I'm guessing he meant the chest.
Probably the chest. Yes, I do. Mm-hmm.
All right, cool. So that's what's coming up.
Okay.
Bigger Beach tomorrow for the webinar. Thrifty Business on Thursday, and then no selling past your expiration on Super Bowl Sunday. But we'll be back the next Sunday for number 100, and we'll get a nice post up if you want to come hop in and say hi on the show. I thought that would do that.
I would love for you guys to do that. That would be a lot of fun for me to.
Yes, I'll have some prizes.
Yeah, I would love to, do a one-on-one with all of the viewers. It'd be kind of fun for Mom.
Is Makari in Canada? Don't know, but guess when you can find out? Thursday night, 8:00 East Coast, 5:00 on the West Coast.
There you go.
All right. Each week we share cute and or embarrassing and or funny pictures of us in our youth, usually. And so first we're going to do That's My Mama.
Oh boy, we're going back to 1967. We were having a party at the Century House we lived in, where your dad was actually born. He was home on leave from the Vietnam War. He was stationed in Germany, and so I threw a big party for all of our friends. And of course, I've got a headpiece on top of all that here, you guys. And of course, the mini dresses were in then. At the time. So that's a mini dress. And that's actually your dad in that gold sweater, Jason.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I think I'm seeing, who am I dancing with? Is that Uncle Nino? No, I don't know.
I don't know.
I'm not sure who. Oh, maybe it's Fred Grentz. It might be Fred, a good friend of ours.
This person right here is checking his texts.
Yeah. Yeah, back then. No, I think he's taking a picture of us with his cell phone.
Yeah. Very funny. That is not a moo-moo.
You're right, Marissa. It's not.
Well, I can give away some pop sockets. That's a good idea, Sabrina. Ooh. Hey, Deb, do me a favor, write down, let's give away some pop sockets. I like that idea.
All right, I'm marking that down. Pop sockets.
All right, so for Mama's Boy, I found one that is also going to be educational.
Okay, good.
So this is 1988. I am 17 years old, and we are just outside of Key West.
Oh, wow.
All right. Let's see. Of the 140 we got watching live, who knows what's on my T-shirt?
It's hard for me to make that out.
Now, while we're waiting for guesses on the T-shirt, these are the shorts I have not seen since the 80s. These were longer in the back than they were in the front, and I absolutely love these shorts. I had many pairs of them, and I wish I could find them again. This is one that I met two girls at the campground when we were camping. One of the most badass KOAs on the planet. This is the campground right here. We're on the ocean in the Keys. Pretty badass.
Yeah, very nice.
And I met a couple girls, and we were styling our hair and doing makeup and taking pictures and stuff.
I think you got some winners in the.
No, you think that's the Grinch on my shirt? No, it's the 80s. Look, here's a good clue. Look at my hair. I'll make it even closer. Weird Al? Nope. Jerry Garcia? Blah, no. But at least Angelique and Pollyanna are guessing music, and yes, that you're on the right track there. Let's see if anyone can figure out. Because man, I still wish I had this shirt still.
I can imagine.
Oh, I'll wait for a couple more guesses. But yeah, if you ever see these shorts, longer in the back and shorter in the front, and I don't think they were jams, they were something else. But man, I had 3 or 4 pair of those, and I love it. Flock of Seagulls is close, Sabrina. Very close, but this is a solo artist. Way more up hair than down hair. It's funny that. So how are you seeing Opus in this shirt?
Hey, everybody, they're just guessing.
I know, Tweety. Nope, Sting wasn't really solo in the 80s, or maybe he was by then. Nope, that shirt is boom, Billy Idol Whiplash Smile.
Oh, good Lord. I would have never guessed that in a million years.
I remember the concert. We saw the concert downtown at the state, I think, or the Palace, and the Cult opened for Billy.
Cool. Very cool.
Yeah, I wish I had that shirt back. That shirt is awesome.
Because I kept thinking it looked like it was a Christmas thing. Oh, we're doing scores? We're ready for scores? Okay.
Yes, let's do it. Scores.
All right. Okay, this is my second one. We bought 2 of these. I remember, guys, back in the day when I showed you at my haul, we sold one off right away. It went to Japan, and the second one just sold. I paid $5 for this. Be on the lookout for these, you guys. Apparently, they're collector's piece. Paid $5 and sold it for $69. Took a best offer of $69 on that one. Okay, and these, again, going back to my buyers carolers, these are very early, guys. This was first edition of the Ghosts of Christmas, or the Spirits, I should say, from a Christmas Carol. And I sold that whole set for $170. I took the best offer, so that was very good. So yeah, when you're out looking for those, remember I just showed you this.
Just showed us.
I know it was 90% off. I think it cost Mom 10 cents. I know, and I sold it for a best offer of 15. I said on a 10 cent, if a 10-cent item for $15, how can you go wrong? You know. Okay, this this was the ladies' toucan dance is the label on this. It's definitely a Hawaiian print from Sharky's on the beach down in Venice. So you know that I paid $1 for that, you guys, and took a best offer of 23 on that.
Come on, mouse work.
Yeah, I know. I've been trouble.
There's the toucan dance label.
Yeah, you know, Jason, I've sold every toucan dance I've ever found.
Yep.
Yeah, that's a pretty good label, everyone. So if you're out there, you know, looking for that. Okay. This is a long story. I'm going to try and make it short. Dad saw this on Amazon. If we signed up for the Amazon card, we got $100 off. So we bought the flashlight for $39. Your father says, okay, list it for the $139. I sold it within minutes. And Jason, go ahead. You can take it from there. We left a lot of money on the table.
Yeah. My dad tells me the story that he bought this flashlight that sells for $165 on eBay, then proceeded to sell for $139. I'm like, why in the world would you tell me it sells for $165 and then sell for $139? And then I go, look, some sold, same one, some sold for $282. The last one sold for $178. I'm like, what?
Yeah, I know. I mean,
why would you leave money on the table? You didn't need to sell this quick because obviously it's something that sells very expensively all the time.
Right.
Why change the market value by $40?
I did not. I was telling Jason, I did not get involved with this at all. This was his idea. He wanted to do this and purchase it. He gave me what I should list it for, and I just followed what he wanted. I mean, we still made $100, but still, we could have made another $100.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, that's crazy.
But that's how we did that. Okay, so I showed you this not too long ago, guys. So we picked this up at an estate sale for $5. This is a 2002 Olympic blanket from Salt Lake City. And I paid $5 for it and sold it for full price of what does that say? 59. Yeah, $60. So
I don't know if I would have looked at this and thought that's a $60 blanket. I was actually shocked when you sent it to me. I'm like, wow.
Yeah, well, here's the sad note. I left the second one on the bed because I wasn't too sure either.
Wait, how much did it cost?
$5.
Come on.
I know. I hesitate, but it wasn't in as good condition.
Hey, when you and Dad run out of money too soon, I'm gonna remind you the times you guys left money on the table.
Oh, I know. Okay, and another buyer's. This was the man on the bench, and I sold him for $38.95. And I'm down to 3 boxes, Jason. Buyers.
Oh, wow.
I know, and I started out with about 25, so I have sold a lot of my carolers over these last couple of years. You guys picked this up at the Hartford Flea Market for $3.50. This is a vintage princess telephone, everybody. It does say princess on the bottom. Sold it for full price, Jason, of $69.99.
Nice.
That was a nice score, wasn't it, honey? Yeah. And this I've had around for a long time. I was sure hoping I was going to do a lot better on this, and I didn't, because I spent $50 on this when I bought it, and I took the best offer, Jason, of $99, because I've had it for over 2 years now. So
this lights up, right?
Yes. Yeah.
Where's that picture?
Where's my video? I have my video.
But there's no picture of it lit up in a dark spot.
Are you sure?
I am positive. I looked through these. I'm like, where's it lit up? There's none of these.
It wasn't. Yeah.
When you think about, man, I've had that around for too long. Yeah. You need to revisit your listings and say, hey, what the heck? Now here it is in the video. Well, but if you never get the person to the video, you at least got to have.
That's true too.
You at least got to have a picture. But look, video and it's horizontal. Yeah.
Yay.
Hang on. Let me give you some.
Oh, what am I getting on that one?
Confetti. Congrats.
Thank you.
Some fireworks for a great video.
Yeah, that one came out really nice. All right, I just showed you guys this last week, and as soon as I listed, I sold it about 20 minutes later. You guys,
man,
I know this one went really quick, and like when I talked to you guys about it, I didn't even know what this was. Jason knew. I did not know the big blue house there. I didn't know it, so I bought the cookie jar for $5 and sold it for the $60, guys.
Nice.
I just threw these in, Jason, because I wanted to show you that some guy bought all of them, the Martin Denny ones for the full asking price. I paid $6 on those and got the $49.99. So that went well, I thought. Yes.
Yeah, that was awesome. Ooh, nice picture.
Yeah, and there's these are the Tupperware Silverlear bows. I picked those up for $2 and sold them best offer of $30 on those, Jace. But Mom's Tupperware always sells. It always goes, you guys. Always. I haven't. I don't know if I've even got any pieces left. I might have a couple here and there. Oh, this is a Shag, the artist Shag, who does a lot of our wonderful pictures and paintings and so forth. And this is the pendant that way I was able to purchase up at Luau at the Lake in Lake George. I spent $10 on it and sold it, Jason, for best offer of $40. So I do have a couple more of those available. And this I actually sold for a friend, a real good jazzercise buddy of mine. And it was going to Japan, Jason. God, I hope it gets there okay. Dad packed the heck out of it. So she only wanted me to list it for $45, and I told her I can get more maybe. She says, no, that's it. So I listed it for $45 and got it for $45. They're right around in that price range. But by the time he got done with his shipping expense, he paid a lot of money. A lot of money. And I think one last item, yes.
So I'm gonna say, where'd you get the slide?
Oh, that's ours. That's from one of our collections somewhere. That's it. Look at that early shot of Diamond Head there. I have it sitting here right here on my desk.
Yeah, that was a great idea to see again. Turn it on, show it in use, and man, what a great photo! Yeah. So eye catching.
I know. I thought that was very good. And then these were just a bunch that I had picked up. The lady charged me $1 for all those, Jason. And I took a best offer of $30 on those.
Nice. Did I forget one?
The Lily skirt. Missed that one?
Yeah, but I had it. I don't know where it went.
Well, if you don't, no big deal.
All right. Show us what you got. I'll bring it up.
Yeah. I mean, I can always, save that for next time.
Yeah.
All right. I'm not going to show. I got a lot of hauls, so I'm not going to show it all. I'll save it for our 100 show because I know you got to get to, your other party. So Mommy's just going to show you a few basic things. Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Well, since we've been on the Hawaiian kick, I'll start with this. Look what I found, Jace.
Oh, nice.
Daddy found this. Now everybody thinks this is not a tiki mug, but it is a tiki mug. And this is the samurai Japanese helmet. And I have sold this. Every time we found one, Mom has sold hers. We picked it up for $5. We'll probably list it around $30, $35. That's what they usually go for. But it is a tiki mug. Okay. Jason, can you believe it? A Yankee Candle, or can you see it? Where's my price tag? Oh, your dad took it off already. $1. And it's brought back. This flavor is returning favorite is coconut and vanilla bean. And these are up on for sale and selling around $25. So I think I'm going to try and sell it. But don't.
Nice.
I can always burn it, right, honey? Always.
Oh, yeah. No kidding.
This is a Fitz and Floyd picture that we picked up for
very nice.
$5. I know. I was really surprised. Now, on the bottom, everybody, let's see how good we can see this, Jason. You can not real good. It is stamped in their FF. What else does it say? 1988 FF. This was the original tag there, and would also say Japan on it. And this is a 1.5 quart. It's in very, very nice condition. There are no chips anywhere on this this fruit one. So I am listing this one for $35. Okay. All right. Then this one when we picked it up, and I said, oh, Dad, I said, we got this at Savers, Jason. And it's a snow globe of New Orleans with Mardi Gras right around the corner.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I got to get this up. And it's a musical one, and it plays when the Saints go marching in, and it shows Jackson Square and Bourbon Street, and then the Mississippi River, and this is the big church that's down there in the square. So Mom's going to list this for $59. Okay, get that out there. Oh, I did find one CD. It's not fantastic, but it's Pink Floyd Relics. Yeah, yep. Relics. I paid $0.25. That's why I picked it up.
Hang on. Okay. Paid $0.25. Okay, good. Got it.
Yeah, this was $0.25. And maybe $8 to $12, maybe, honey, somewhere in that vicinity, according to what I'm seeing on eBay. So, Yeah.
Oh, and what? Roger Waters is going on tour this year.
Oh, he is. Oh, yeah. That'll help.
For sure.
All right. Now, these, how many remember these? And I got 2 more colors. Let me see if I can get them all here. These are the Mid-Century Modern, and these are the Sunday cup holders. They're aluminum anodized. Okay, you got to put that anodized word in there, you guys, and that's what pulls these up. This was that Second City, the place where the percentage goes down 1% every time that they don't sell. Well, these have been listed since October, so we paid $2 for this set, you guys, and I'm going to put the set up for $20, maybe a little more, because I didn't see any for sale like that, Jason, at all, honey, at all. Okay, now this one, we went to a church rummage sale. Jason, this is going to be twofold. I got a little bit of news and surprise for you. This is a great picture of Cinderella, and it's got the little tag down here as well from Disney. But I just wanted to pass this on to you, Jason.
Yes.
Your darling niece, Rory, our firstborn grandchild, just found out she has the lead as Cinderella in her play.
Cinderella, night and day, Cinderella.
So we have another actress in the family. And I couldn't tell her, but now I'm going to give her this because she knows that Cinderella is Tutu's favorite. And that, so nice. I give that to her as a little memento of her very first lead role in a play. Okay. Okay. Here, he's over here. Okay. Couple of
Angelique said, do those tumblers have holes in them?
Yes, they do. Yes, and there used to be a little. Well, some of them use the white little like the Dixie cup type thing to go in there, and some of them actually had the glass pieces that went in there. But this one, I think, was the one with the Dixie cups that went down in. So those are really cute. Okay. This is a newer Kahala label. And it's just a basic, but we hit the Salvation Army, Jason, over on Northfield Road. Their prices were so reasonable. This Kahala shirt was $2, $2. So I can always use, basics, because some people don't like to get.
That's a good pattern, though.
Yes, it is a good pattern, and it does have the coconut buttons, everybody. So you always want to mention that in your description when you're doing that. And that's a small. It is a small size. But now this one is no particular label, but I just love the print, Jace. Look at this. Isn't that pretty?
Yep.
Yeah, seeing this
So that's a whole bunch of tab patterns together.
I mean, lots of stuff going on here. The turtle in Hawaiian is called honu, Honu. So you definitely want to, mention that. There's an outrigger in here. We got some, yeah, all kinds of stuff. Tapa print. So yeah, there's a lot in there. Let's see. Okay, now I'm going to try and go through this as fast as I can. I had lunch the other day with my girlfriend, and she'd been collecting Hawaiian stuff for quite a while. And she decided she needs to clean out. She gave me all of this following merchandise. Are you ready? For free, Jace, for free. So look at this little, and it's a comb. Too bad a couple of the teeth broke off, but yeah.
Oh wow!
I know. So
yeah, too bad. That's cool.
Too bad. I know. Too bad. It's a little souvenir thing. So I'll put that over there. Okay, you guys, we're staying with ladies Hawaiian clothing. This is. You know this label, Jason? Jana? I don't either. Jana of Hawaii, made in Hawaii. This is actually a poncho type, guys. I have a couple of ponchos for sale in the brown and white. So, this is real loose fitting, real easy to throw on over your clothes, and away you go. So that makes it nice. Okay, then she had this nice vintage Hawaiian doll. A lot of this I'll probably be keeping, but any of this, like that blouse, probably a $25 blouse, guys, poncho. This is a nice vintage doll. She's probably worth around $20-25.
Well, Dave, at least you showed up. Dave said, sorry, I'm late. Yeah, you're going to see the last 3 minutes, Dave. So go back and watch when you have some time.
All right. She had two orders of Hawaii tiki mugs, Jason, in the bamboo.
Yeah, that's the kind of thing to sell together because they're fairly common and cheap when you have multiples when you sell it.
Yeah, probably $25-30, Jason. You think, honey, somewhere in there, maybe?
Here's what you missed, Dave. My headpiece.
Oh. Now there's a lot of other goodies, but this was the best thing in there. Look at this.
Oh, I'm gonna put myself on the screen. Get out of here. Free.
Okay, and
I need friends like that.
Still got the tag on the back. I don't think she realized just how nice a piece this really is.
Oh, no. I'm out of here.
Yeah. This is it's called Weku, Weku. Okay.
All right, let's end on that because we're over the hour. The Grammys are starting. I assume you're keeping that.
Oh yes.
Oh yeah. Don't sell that. That's a badass piece.
I'll save the rest because for when we have our show. But I have a present for you. This is a vintage. Little coin purse there, honey, and it's got that on the one side and on the other. So I will be saving that for you from Ellen. Okay,
that's awesome.
All right, so we'll end on that note, and I'll save the rest for when we our next show.
All right, go watch the Grammys, and then every year I get the same call or text from my mother. Who are these people?
Yeah, when people coming in late, Jason, I think they still thought the show was at 8:00.
Oh, probably, yeah. So we're actually over. So go back and watch, but enjoy the Grammys. And don't ruin it for me. I won't be able to start watching until about 10 o'clock tonight.
We'll have a fun time at your party.
Yep.
So hopefully if you have any more questions on Hawaiian dresses, just send us notes, you guys. We'll be glad to help.
Pop them in the thrifting board. Hopefully this will open your eyes to go find some. And if you're stumped on terms of what's on the dress, how the dress is made, blah, 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 pop it in the group. We'll be happy to help. And we got tons of people in the group that also sell Hawaiian dresses. Right. They're happy to help too. And don't forget, Thursday night, tune in. We're going to learn all about Makari. Secret Beach tomorrow is my webinar for the month. And then no show next Sunday because it's the Super Bowl. Right. So we will be back the following Sunday for show 100. We would like some of you to hop in and say hi. We'll have some presents. Some prizes. Some prizes and all kinds of fun shenanigans. So
yeah, that'll be fun. Yeah. All right.
Good job, Ma. All right, for selling past your expiration date, being Thrifty over 50, I'm Jay.
I'm Peg, and we're gone. Thanks, everybody.
Thanks for watching. Bye.
Bye. Aloha.
Hello.